want to, it's getting late and getting ready to go to bed, but I just wanted to bring something up real quick. There's a few people that I follow on YouTube. During Rider, Life Regenerator, Ravana, everybody that's in that circle, it's pretty big, and everybody in that circle of people are, in my opinion, actually pretty well off as far as getting the message out and making some type of income off of YouTube, which is fine. Um, but what I can't understand is, and not looking to create any problems with anybody, but I went on during Ryder's site just to look at some information because I'm looking to get a road bike, and he's got a lot of good information out there. But lately I've been coming across a lot of stuff like you find out he has a son, and then something came up with domestic violence and this and that. So it, that's fine if everybody's free to talk about what they want to talk about. But I just feel like, and then they're talking about Gary Yavosky, or however you pronounce his name. And I saw the guy a few years ago. He was over here in Houston and he gave a speech. And, he's a nice guy and everything. But, now people are like saying, oh, he should give more YouTube talks and he's needs to put down the bong and this and that. It just seems like a lot of, you know, drama, Facebook, the stuff that really, personally, I try to stay away from. I'm only really interested in the main topics, the health and the fitness. I mean, I know it's good that you bring up some things about domestic violence and things about that, but things are going to happen, and when you kind of, it's basically, I feel like a lot of people are just sensationalizing certain things so they can just get more hits, and if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I mean, I have a personal life, and I really don't feel like, maybe one day I will talk about it. But I really don't think anybody's interested or anybody really cares. But my main goal is in starting this channel up is to try to get people interested in health, because there's a lot of people out there that are overweight, obese, they have medical issues, and I applaud people like Durian Rider and like Life Regenerator, right, Life Regenerator and Ravana. But I'm just saying, when I start hearing about things like, well, this person said this or this person said that, or it's just, it strays away from the topic. And, I understand that people need to talk about stuff, but I'm looking to buy a bike. I'm looking to buy a Giant, which he highly recommends. And I appreciate that. And I want to, and the reason why I go on his channel is to get that information. And I'm still subscribing to his channel, and every once in a while I have somebody say, "Oh, stay away from him," or "Stay away from this person." And if you don't like the video, just don't watch it. Now, personally, there's some things that everybody in the community writes about, and it's like a TV channel. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Only watch what you want to watch. So, as I'm not really that concerned with all the drama that's going on, I wish it would actually stop. I think it's a little silly. Some of it's kind of childish, but you know, the whole, people bashing one another or saying things. But I understand that's what gets hits and all that stuff. But all in all, my main message is this: if you don't like something, um, you know, nobody's perfect, and everybody's got a right to put on what they want to put on. So with that said, is I'm not crazy about the recent videos that have been coming on, but at the same time, I'm not going to unsubscribe to the guy or to anybody else just because out of 2,000 or 3,000 whatever videos, there's a few I don't like. It's like a TV. You watch TV and you're like, you know what? This is my favorite show, but I don't care for that episode. So you know what? I'm not going to watch it. And there's some, there might be some Durian Rider clips that I might watch over and over because I either think they're humorous or informative, and that's fine. But when people watch something and they see it once or they don't like it, right away they're quick to judge. You're not the one putting on the channel. You're not the one doing the camera work. You're not the one that's putting all the information out there. So as much as I'm not trying to contradict myself, but as much as I don't like it, I don't have to watch it. And that's all I wanted to say. Um, I just wish that people would actually stay on topic a little bit more. And if Gary wants to, smoke a bong, then let him smoke a damn bong. It's his life, Nobody has a right to tell people what they should or shouldn't do. I mean, the guy's doing lectures and he did it. He needs to get back into the community. Maybe he doesn't want to do it anymore. Maybe he's tired, or maybe he just wants some time to himself. Nobody has a right to tell people what they should do or when they shouldn't do it. And I think when people get so big on YouTube and they get so well known in a community, people feel like they can either tell people what they should do or try to manipulate it or this and that. The man's his own man. Everybody's their own person, you know. And that doesn't. You could. They're your videos. You should be able to do what you can edit it. You can delete them. You can do whatever you want. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. You know. So that's all I wanted to say about that. And I hope a lot more people feel the same way I do. But if you don't, you don't. And I probably won't have that many people even watching this. I know the quality of the video is poor, and I don't have a lot of fancy lights in the background. My hair is all muffed up. I'm not a supreme athlete. I do have a lot of things under my belt, but I'm still not in the best shape that I want to be in. But I'm doing this to improve myself and to help people with the information that I have. And I hope that I bring that message across, and not every time I get on here, but slowly but surely. It's a process. It doesn't take weeks, it takes months or years, and I'm willing to do that commitment. So I don't expect a lot of views right away. But as far as everything that's going on with the whole, where's Dan, the life regenerator? How come you come back? Come back. Leave the guy alone. Give him some space. And as far as Durian Rider, if you don't like the certain video that the guy put on, just don't watch it. You know, there's a lot of other raw food and health channels that you can go to. So if there's certain aspects, he's got a ton of videos. Just say, hey, you know what? Type in something else and watch something else. But you don't have to preoccupy your time with oh, okay, he said this, and like hang on every word and then go on Facebook and because that's basically feeding the drama. You making things escalate more when you do that. So, you know, and people are all over the world. Their comments or criticisms on topics aren't going to change anything. The only thing that's going to change is the amount of hits somebody gets and the amount of money that they perceive through commercials and stuff like that. So that's totally up to you. But personally, I'm just saying I watch what I I enjoy, and if I see something I don't, I just don't watch it. And I appreciate Durian Rider and the Dan Life Regenerator, Ravana, and countless others that have put videos out there. OK Raw is another one that put all these videos on there, and it's free and it's good information. And I applaud everybody in the community for doing that. I'm not saying that they're right 100% of the time. I'm not saying that I enjoy every single video, but for the most part, it's changed my life, and it's made me not only a better person, but it's made me look at myself differently, through more spiritually, more health-wise, and it's given me more of a drive to become a better person, mentally and physically. So that's all I wanted to say. I know it's a long video, but I hope everybody has a great night. I hope I made some sense. I hope that you got the message of what I was trying to say, and I hope there's some people out there that feel the way I do. So don't get so stressed out about what somebody says on YouTube or something like that. It's because life's too short. You just take the information that you can use and use it to your advantage. Okay, folks, I'll talk to you soon.